Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring it back to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, he nearly picked it off. Had all kinds of daylight in front of him if he'd held on. It's going to be second down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on fourth down. First drive of the game. To throw, it's Sayin. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where...
Here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Odom. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Gonna run it. It's Durham. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Chris, I know we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Grab down the middle, it's Cooper. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? You know, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Caught behind the line. It's Porter. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Pulls it in. It's Price. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
You know, on 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a 1st down.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Sayan. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
That's caught. It's Price. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Odo. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receiver in motion now. Back to pass. It's Carr. Snags the quick throw. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him.
Looking to throw it deep. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in a screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Smith. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
The sure hands. It's Smith. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Porter. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw again. Caught by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
They finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
The Buckeyes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down catch to the right. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
It's a run to the left. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Catch made on the out route. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Makes the grab, it's Price. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
Grab down the middle. It's Price. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Takes the handoff. It's Price. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking for the wideout. What a stiff arm. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Defense is coming after him. On the QB forced out of bounds. It'll be a big loss on the play. Good play by the defense.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a 1st and goal, all the way to 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on 4th and goal.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks free in the clear. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, LSU.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
They tackle on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pass is caught on a comeback route. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Odom. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Crosses the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always 1 touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. To the air, it's Sayin. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. What a catch! He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here.
Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They're going to run it. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. Back to throw. It's Carr. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. He get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying the...
Here he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for some space. It's Durham. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Back to throw. It's Carr. Short throw. Running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Finds his man. It's Watkins. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And look at that, another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? This quarterback has over 400 yards on the day. What an impressive showing we've seen from this man this afternoon.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Price. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. A short completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Looking for some space. It's Durham. As the first down is still going. Good enough for first down yardage. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. At the 10 now. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First down, it's play action. That's reeled in. It's Porter. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw yet again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. Play action here on first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Grinding away on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set, second down play here.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. That's caught. It's Washington. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Important second down play coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, what a grab! Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Oh, he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? He's running out of time here. Makes a quick grab.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now,
touchdown, Ohio State, as they put 6 more on the board.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. And they go right back to him on first down. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a two-possession game with under a minute to go.
Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To bootleg here. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He pulls in the catch. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And throwing again on second and 10. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. And now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. The Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. Looking to throw here. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball into the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
Point after, knocked right through. And now a late timeout is taken, 6 seconds showing on the clock. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. That's the 20. He's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the defensive touchdown stays on the board. The offense had a chance to negate it with the penalty, but for some reason declined it. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no